We're gonna get this thing pulled into the shop, start working on it today. Main goal is to get it running today and just see what kind of shape the engine's in and how it runs. We got a bunch of new parts for it. We'll go over that once we get it in. Yeah, we'll just see how much of a pain in the ass it's gonna be to get this thing into the shop. Oh, there's a spider right there. Can you see that in the camera?
A what?
Ah!
What the fuck? God damn! What the fuck? Holy shit! Oh!
Sometimes you gotta just let your dune buggy take a whiz. I told you.
Yeah, it's probably right. Yank him!
The old yank 'em rope. Yeah. Come on, guys, you're standing right in the way. 1, 2, 3. Hi again. We got her in the shop. That was an ordeal. We got a new carb for this thing. I don't think it's gonna fit. The guy said this is the wrong carb. We're gonna try to get it to fit. I don't think it's going to. We got a new air filter, got a new gasket and crush washers for the oil screen, got a new cap and rotor kit. I did get this to fire up, so I just got a pair of points just in case. And then we got the new carbonator. I don't know if that's gonna fit, but if it fits, it ships. Important part is we get it running today. Let's get these new parts tossed on here.
Is that a catheter?
It's about to be if you don't shut the fuck up. You're breaking up with your wife because she's silly? No, I'm breaking up with my wife because she's fucking goofy. That's what Mickey said to Donald Duck. Well, this is too big to get in there. I've never had this problem before. I don't know what to do now. What are you doing? Something's too big. I've never gotten this far. Good job here. Jeez. Okay, there's that. Really hope we don't need that.
It fit.
Fucking barely. We'll get you down in here and look at it. You see that tiny little gap right there? Just barely. And that's all the stroke she's got. You can just barely see the light through there. So I think we're good, just barely. Got the carb put back on, and I went ahead and put the coil back on. We're gonna start putting everything back together. I think we're gonna pull the spark plugs and spray them down with some penetrating oil, some PB blaster, and just kind of hopefully save the rings a little bit. I think they're all coated in oil because none of the spark plugs had any rust on them, so we might be all right. I'm gonna grab a battery, get our jumper cable set up, hooked up, and start to cranking her over, blow some of that schmoo out. All right, I think we can hook the spark plugs back in and give her a go. Yeah, I think we got the fucking timing wrong, dude. Well, it's running. We definitely need to do an oil change though, because it's knocking on heaven's door. Just begging to come in. I think we should figure out how to do an oil change on this because it's a little dirty. Ooh, was that dirt? Hope that was just dirt and not metal. You know, I have a whole pack of gloves that I should probably... Oh! That's not good. At least it was still on the bottom. Damn. Well, it had oil. Just a little bit of water. That's okay. It had lots of oil.
Any metal in there?
Doesn't look like it. My fucking Jeep looks worse than this oil, apart from the water. Well, we'll let that sit for a minute because we got to take that whole bottom piece off to get to the oil strainer. And then we got to go run and get some oil maybe. Unless I have something that'll work here, which I might.
Oh!
What? You got a problem? Nut up or shut up, big dog. I cannot see. I'm legally blind. Oh, fuck. Well, this ain't good. That's needle bearings for something. Or maybe not. Maybe a piston ring. Fuck. That's a big chunk. Son of a bitch. Fuck. That is so bad. Who would have thought the $600 dune buggy would be a lemon? It ran fine when parked. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. Whatever, dude. Fuck it. Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna put that there for now. But I will need one for my hands. Fucking asshole. God, you treat me like shit, Casey. Fucking whining back there while you're sitting in your director's chair. I'm the only one fucking doing anything. The good thing about this is all the new stuff that we put on this, we can put on something else. Oh, you might tighten that oil plug too tight. Who fucking cares?
Almost made it hit the trash can.
It really doesn't sound that bad. piston. Well, I think we could possibly pull that side of the engine off, pull that piston. Well, that's it. It'll move under its own power. That's what I was doing up there, was pushing the clutch in and out. So it'll move. We just need to work on brakes, maybe messing with that piston, and get some new tires on this thing. So the quick and dirty of it, this engine not doing great. Cylinder 1 was over 120 psi compression. Cylinder 2 was like 90 something. Cylinder 4 was like just over 60. Cylinder 3, which is I think the one that has the worst of it, is at 50 something. So I think we're gonna pop this side and take a look at it, see what I can find. I've never taken one of these apart, but I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, so I guess you could say I'm kind of an expert. But we'll see how it goes. All right, so I got the side of this engine pulled apart, pulled the jugs off, and I pulled this piston off because, as you can see there, it's missing quite a bit. I mean, I still have it, so that's a plus. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Looks like it broke at a weak point here. Well, I tore it apart to find out what was wrong with it. This what wrong with it. Piston broke, it did. So, we just got a big bag of new parts. Mother, can you hand me the tool, the fucking, the tool. You know what I'm talking about, the one I was just using. No, not this tool. The fucking big one. Really? Fuck you. Trying to find this threaded insert because this stud, where's the camera? There it is. This has to go inside of this, and we can't find one of these. All right, we just pulled up to my grandpa's work, and we are going to see if we can get this shit figured out. What do you think, Casey? All right, well, we're here with my grandpa, and we're gonna get this thing faced off and try to get it all centered up and drilled out and tapped.
That's as deep as you're gonna get.
I think that's perfect.
Okay.
It'll be good enough. All right, so we're gonna cut the video here. It's been a long few days working on this thing. Just kind of want to call it quits for now. Need a little break from it. So next time we are going to get some more parts for it, obviously money pit. Once we get some new parts, we're gonna put the engine back together, try to get it running and see how it does. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. I don't, but hopefully we can get it going. We'll get some tires, we'll get some wiring figured out in the future, and I'm waiting on a ton of parts for this thing pretty much. So yeah, we're just gonna keep plugging along, and the next video should be up next weekend. Stay tuned, and if you made it this long, you a real one. And if you did make it this long, leave me a comment in the comment section telling me you made it this long, because I have a feeling there's gonna be about 0 people that make it this far. So I guess we'll see. Thank you. This fucking sucks.